name is Manisha, and currently I am working with Teach for India. I have enrolled for the fellowship program, which is 2 years long, and I started in May. So we basically in the fellowship we teach. We are placed in schools and we take any grade, any classroom. So I have got grade 2 in Love Grow Pumping MPS, which is in Worli itself. So I work there, I teach grade 2. There are a lot of responsibilities of a Teach for India fellow, which includes teaching and then uh, going for community visits, spending time with the community because these are low income schools and we need to understand what are the backgrounds of the students. How do we help them uh, excel in studies? What help we can provide them beyond classroom as well? So that is about what I am doing currently. So, so when I think about Muktangan, there's so many things, there's so many emotions that come to my heart. Firstly, is the learning environment that the school provides. Um, and secondly, it's the holistic development which they focus for each student. It's not just academics, they give you so many opportunities, be it in music, in dance, or in sports. So that thing is something that I value so much and has deeply touched our lives so much. And when I'm saying that we the environment, because the teachers are so supportive and they are closely working with students. It's not that one teacher is handling 40 or 60. So we know when in other schools, because I am a teacher myself now and I understand how important um, it is to give individual attention to teach to students. And Muktangan always took care of that, nurtured us in that environment so that the best of us comes out. I would say this is something that I discovered along the way. As a student, you have so many options. And again, thanks to Muktangan, that after we completed our um, exams, there was a month-long program which they're providing to students now also, which is which is, I think, what is it called? It's about career guidance, or as to what career path to choose after you complete your school studies. So uh, I was someone who always wanted to explore. After 10th I did my science, so I was preparing for my entrance exam, JE entrance exam. And there was a lot of support that teachers, that Sunil sir himself provided in selecting colleges after school, and any help that he could provide. So yes, a lot of support had been given after we completed our exams, our grade 10 exams. So that is one thing. But for me, it was always like I wanted to explore. I wanted to know what all things are there and where would I be um where would I be suited best, I would say, in terms of applying my skills, in terms of understanding, in terms of my interest. So yes, I was someone. So I took science after 10th standard, and then I pursued it for 2 years, and then I understood. I realized that okay, maybe engineering is not the best thing that I can do. So I shifted to mass media studies. So I did that for another 3 years. Um, and then I started teaching after I completed my graduation. So that's how I later on I pursued MA English Literature, and then I am into this fellowships. I understand that okay, teaching is something that I really enjoy, and that's how that's how things worked for me. We Muktangan also emphasizes on building leadership skill individual and providing opportunities for the same. So I very strongly thought that I'm a very good leader, but it's not always. So it depends upon situations. So yeah, so developing leadership skills, developing emotional health also is something that was focused in Muktangan. I think, yeah, we, for me, it has been making yourself very strong emotionally and building a good network. These are the two things I would say. As I told, as I shared before, that after I completed my graduation, I completed my bachelor's in mass media. I was looking for opportunities to work, and I started with teaching. I did. I com- I started as an online English tutor with QN1. So I used to give online classes to students, one-on-one classes, and that's how I understood that okay, this is something that I enjoy, and this is something that can be a long-term career option for me. And then I understood that we also have to the school requires a lot of other qualifications, as in masters in English literature if you want to teach English subject, and then bachelor's in education, which is a compulsory for all teachers. So that's, and then uh, after completing 1.5 year with this organization where I was teaching as an online tutor, I completed my master's in English literature, which finished this year 2024. And last year only we also had at Muktangan we had Teach for India orientation, and Glads ma'am also reached out to me about this program, and I was interested. And Teach for India is a very good organization. I had heard about it from a lot of people. I had my own research that I had done, so I wanted to try that out also. So I applied. The application process is a little long. You have to submit 3 essays in the application form about expressing your ideas about what education inequity means and what role as a teacher you would do in school. All these things will be included in the essay. After the application form, we have to yeah, so we have an interview round also. So they call us and they take our interviews on call. Post that, again, step 3 includes the assessment center. So they take you through again 3 rounds in the assessment center, which is they ask you to give a mock teaching class. Uh, and then a group discussion, because in fellowship is also a leadership journey. So have to uh, we have to handle a lot of stakeholders, right? So how good are we at group discussion? And then a small assessment that follows, and that's how the process is a little long, but it 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 allows them to also understand if we are fit for that role, and for candidates also to know, okay, 2 year long this is going to be your process. With Teach for India, it's that. So we have divided our classroom in small groups. So we are 3 fellows from Teach for India who have taken grade 2 and grade 3 classrooms. So we have divided the subjects as of now. We have divided these students into their learning levels as well. So we have high support students. We have our uh, low support students who are very good at studies, and we know that the teacher need to be with the high support student and um, give them different worksheets, like according to their levels of um understanding. So that's how we strategize to bring out the more learning outcomes in our classrooms. I would tell them that if they really want to explore if teaching would be a good career option for them, then they should really, really opt for this fellowship program for Teach for India, because it's a 2 year long program and you're given one classroom, you're given 40 students. Also, it's a good space to apply your skills, understand what are the requirements of the classroom, what all uh, skills you as a teacher need to develop, So if you really want to um, take teaching as a good as a career option, then Teach for India fellowship is the best thing that you can give yourself. Secondly, um, I would say because it gives you access to a very strong community of leaders. So at Teach for India, we have and you'll understand the culture also of Teach for India. It's wide. It's the alumni network. They have a very strong alumni network. They have a strong teachers community. So whenever you need any help, it's not that you are alone. There will be a lot of challenges in classroom or otherwise, but you will have a strong community uh to go to. I think. I'm someone who is very open to learning, and I like learning new things. So in this fellowship, I've understood that as a teacher, or as an individual also, there are basic life skills that you must know. Firstly is, yeah, because the program focuses on building leadership skills, bringing the leader in, developing that leader in you. So when you have a group of people in front of you, how to deal with them, how to get work done, how to stay very calm in crisis situation, and how to look for solutions. These two things are something that we I am very strongly developing in the fellowship. Apart from that, a very big network. I get to meet a lot of people. I get my students, their parents, and when we are in the community, we spend time in the community understanding the place that they are staying in, and if there is any help. I know as fellows, we cannot do a lot for the community, but we can surely take that to our team and help them understand. Next thing, I am looking forward for a successful completion of the fellowship, because there are times when I really feel that okay, when we signed up for the fellowship, we all had ambitious visions that okay, we want to bring out the best in students, and we set some target for each student. Okay, a student is going to reach this level by mid year or by end year. So, and sometimes when things don't work, we get very disheartened. So my thing that I'm looking forward to is that I want to complete this fellowship on a successful note. And apart from after I'm done with the fellowship program, I think uh, because I see teaching as a long-term career option for me. Anything in that direction, maybe if I want to pursue my B.Ed later on and then apply for any schools anywhere in teaching field, I'll be very happy to join.